BBC One now as we join our colleagues across the nations and regions for all the news where you are. Have a very good evening.
Good evening and welcome to Look North. Our top story tonight. Nurses and ambulance workers across Yorkshire have been on strike today. It's the first time nurses who work in areas including intensive care, chemotherapy and dialysis have walked out. Now, the government says the strikes are incredibly disruptive for patients. The walkout lasts until midnight tonight. Carla Fowler reports.
It's the biggest nursing strike ever, according to the Royal College of Nursing. At 8 o'clock yesterday evening, members withdrew their labour and took to the picket line. Here at Leeds General Infirmary, nurses across departments have joined the fight for a better pay deal.
We've been subject to real terms pay cuts and patients are suffering. We're out here shouting for our patients to improve the NHS, to make things better and make things how they were. You know, we should be a first in the World Health Service. We're a first-class health service, and we can't provide the care that we need to provide, and enough is enough.
The striking nurses include, for the first time, those working in critical and emergency care. Meanwhile, members of the Unite Union are also striking at Yorkshire Ambulance Service. Ambulance stations across the region taking up to 12 hours of strike action. In Rotherham, workers picketed outside the Integrated Urgent Care Centre. The government has called today's industrial action hugely disappointing, saying it will put more pressure on the NHS and be incredibly disruptive.
I've worked for service for 29 years. I am band 3, but my pay rise has been £4 in 29 years.
We just need the people to come because it's getting worse over time. I don't think I've worked a fully staffed shift in memory, really, since being a student.
It's a very hard and difficult decision, but ultimately we're doing this for the future of the profession and the future of the NHS.
Patients are being warned to expect some disruption and delays to services. Carla Fowler, BBC Look North, Leeds.
Now, police are asking the public to help them find a missing 17-year-old girl from Bradford. Sky Bond was last seen in the Undercliff area 8 days ago. She's described as mixed-raced black Indian, female of medium build and about 5 feet tall. She was last seen wearing a light blue puffer jacket, green trousers and brown suede boots. Sky also has connections to Leeds and Birmingham.
We're concerned due to Sky's age. She's 17, so she is a child. We have no known sightings of her for the last 7 days. So if Sky is seeing and hearing this, please get in touch. Let us know that you're okay. All we want to do is to make sure you are safe and get you back to your family.
Bradford Council will be leaving many of its parks and green spaces to grow freely this month in support of the No Mow May campaign. It's run by the conservation charity Plant Life and encourages garden owners to support local wildlife by leaving their lawnmowers in the shed. The aim is to encourage wildflowers and attract bees, butterflies and other wildlife to green spaces. Now, happy birthday to the North Yorkshire Moors Railway. Celebrations have been taking place for its 50th anniversary today. Over the years, it's brought millions of visitors to North Yorkshire and is now the most popular heritage line in the UK. The first ever service was recreated earlier using the same 2 locomotives and even some of the same volunteers from 1973. Congratulations to them. Football now, and Rotherham United have secured championship safety with a game to spare. Hakeem Odofin's strike was enough to beat playoff-bound Middlesbrough, who went down to 10 men at the New York Stadium. In recent years, the Millers have either gone up or down at the end of the season, but today's win means they'll spend consecutive seasons in the same division for the first time since 2017. Let's hope Huddersfield Town can join them by staying in the Championship. Now, around 1,000 children and organisations have taken to the streets in royal regalia for this year's Ilkley Carnival. They've been working on their costumes since Christmas, and their theme, the King's coronation, of course. Our reporter Michelle Lyons joined in on the celebrations.
The sun is shining, the kids are smiling. It's the perfect day for a coronation carnival.
we all excited here today?
Yeah.
Yes, we're so excited. We have been working super hard for the last, 3-4 months to make sure that Ashlands is able to come out here today and celebrate with Ilkley and to celebrate the coronation of the King.
We're very excited, although it's a bit sad that it's my last one, because in year 6, your last one for the whole carnival parade.
It's my first day walking down, and I'm really excited, and I'm gonna go on all the rides.
Over 1,000 children in the parade, and there was everything from Windsor Castle to Spitfires, the Red Arrows, the Crown Jewels, umpteen kings and queens. I mean, it's always a spectacular, colourful event, but many people have said to me already today, it's the best parade ever. It was absolutely exceptional.
It was really good.
It's a fantastic place to be for the community. It's absolutely fabulous. It's brilliant.
Everyone's pulled out all the stops. We've got good weather, so no one's costumes were spoilt.
A great celebration ahead of the King's coronation, and of course they get to do it all again next week. Michelle Lyons, BBC Look North, Ilkley.
Oh, looks like a brilliant day was had by all. And if you've got plans for the coronation and are up for inviting our cameras in, then do get in touch. The best way is by emailing look.north@bbc.co.uk, or you can find us on social media by searching BBC Yorkshire. Now, with this lovely weather continue, let's find out with Paul.
Hello, good evening. Well, there's been some sunshine around today, also a few showers. Tomorrow looks quite cloudy. The best chance of the sunshine tomorrow will be along the coastal strip. So any isolated sharp showers this evening will soon die away, but as you can see from the graphics, a lot of cloud overnight, although we will all become dry and we'll see temperatures down to 5 or 6 degrees. So Tuesday looks a generally dry day, but quite a cloudy one. You can see the extent of the cloud, with the exception of more coastal areas where a little bit of an onshore breeze means there should be quite a bit of blue sky at times. And I think later on we'll see some cloud breaks developing inland with some sunshine. A little bit cooler tomorrow with top temperatures reaching 14 degrees. That's the forecast.
Well, that's your news, sport and weather. We'll be back at 10:20 with much more. Thanks a lot for joining us. Goodbye.